welcome back to Mr. I Got Something to Say, aka Gangster Turned Junker. Now, news just in, and we got to talk about this because people got to learn a lesson, and people got to know that this life's real, no matter how you look at it. Now, a man in Phoenix, Arizona, is serving 16 years for selling an ounce of weed, right? He's a black man. Now, the first thing that comes to y'all mind is, they being racist, it's white America, it's this, it's... No, we're not doing that. Understand, life is about the choices you make. If you choose to make that choice, you gotta accept what comes with the choice that you made. We're not gonna get out here, we're not gonna uproar, we're not gonna be mad, none of that. We're gonna go on with our lives and do what we do every day. This is the harsh reality. No matter how you guys look at it. The same thing with Brittany, how you say her name? Grainer, how you say her name? She's over by 9 years in Russia because she won't get high for a vape pen. It doesn't matter how small the crime is, right? Just remember, you gotta do the time. You gotta do the time. So before you pick up that weed, before you grab that gun and go commit a crime, before you go shoot at the ops, before you go sell Molly and heroin and all that shit you wanna do, all that's cool. But before you do that, understand what comes behind it. This is why situations like this has to happen, right? There are situations like this that saved my life, right? This is why I wake up every day and I bust my ass with my hands. I get out here and I bust my ass and I go hard every day, working like a natural man to the day I die, working with my hands, my feet, my brain, right? Have I been in a position before where, you know, I ran the streets and I did all that shit, right? But I'm here to tell you, it ain't gonna end the way you think it's gonna end, right? When you run in the streets, what you not glued into and what you not understanding, they passing laws every day that you not gonna know about until you find yourself in front of the judge. They could pass a law today that says if you get caught with more than 3 grams of weed, it's a mandatory 2.5 years. When you a so-called street nigga, you not gonna hear about that. You not really, because you not tuned in, you in the streets. You're not really worried about too much that's going on that side. You worried about what's going on in the streets. You worried about your ops. You worried about the bag. You worried about the pack, right? You out here hustling. And at the end of the day, this is what's going on. A lot of laws are being changed and being put into effect without a lot of these street dudes knowing. So when they go into these jails and then they getting sick, they thinking, well, just get an ounce of weed, man. I'm gonna get I'm gonna bond out. I'll be right out. And then you go in there and they say, nah, this against the law. You know, having an ounce of weed is a felony now. You see what I'm saying? And what y'all really gotta understand is, once they make weed legal, right? All you dudes who want to sell it illegally, you're gonna go to jail for a long time. The same thing with alcohol. Remember, people was bootlegging liquor. Then they made it legal. The reason why they made it legal is to stop the ones who was bootlegging it. So now when we catch the bootleg man that makes the liquor, we gonna throw you in jail forever. We already giving you time, right? Because it's illegal. Once they make it legal, then they can hit you with all type of different charges. Tax evasion, it's gonna be a lot of stuff that come behind it. So y'all gotta make sure that y'all in tune and y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. We gotta stop crying about how big the crime is. Just don't commit the crime. Fuck, he only shot one person. He only sold a little weed. He only had 2 grams of heroin, 2 grams of coke. Don't commit the crime. We focused on the bullshit. We focused on how big the crime is instead of saying don't do the crime at all. That's all I'm saying. Don't do the crime. Don't do the crime if you don't want to do the time. I'm telling you, if they get you in that court, they gonna throw the book at you. They gonna throw the book at you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. So I'm here to tell you, listen, skip all that. Go ahead and change your life. Go ahead and get right. Like my granddaddy always say, live like a natural man. Go get a job. Go create a job. Or go to the army. All this selling dope shit, that shit's played out and it's over. Or if you want to lose your life and you want to live in that system all your life, don't do it. That's what I'm telling you. If you okay what comes behind it, and you gonna accept the rules that come with it, go do it. But if you don't want to accept that, if you don't want to go to that courthouse and you think you might get out because all you had was 2 grams of heroin and you think you might come home, and that judge tell you a mandatory 7.5 years. Oh, Your Honor, it was only 2 grams of fentanyl. 7.5 years mandatory. So, y'all drop a comment. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about the Phoenix man who served 16 years. 16 years for the bullshit. And look, and I don't know the man, and I don't know his criminal background, but I would love to see his criminal background and to see. I would love to see, is this his first time? Has he been in and out of jail all his life? I would love to see that, right? So it is what it is. 16 years. Are you ready to serve 16 years for an ounce of weed? Ask yourself, and if you ain't, don't fuck with it. Peace.